Good morning, Internet. We are currently woken up at 7:30 in the morning, which is not usually our stick. And the reason we're up is because we're going to do the Death Road today, which is, as by the name says, the world's safest road. The reason I think it's the world's safest road is because we're in the southern hemisphere, so it must be the opposite, right? Like death is life, life is death, toilets go the other way. Huh? Have you checked the toilets? Do they go the other way? I don't know. I didn't even check that in Australia. But yeah, we're going to the Death Road, which is apparently very safe. No one ever dies. No one ever dies. Here's our happy little receptionist.
You ready for the Death Road?
I think so, man. I think so. Yeah. He's the only English speaker in 100 miles, so he's been very helpful to helping us get food and helping us get a nice room. And we're at El Lobo Hostel, so I think the best balance of hostel and hotel price, I think, if you guys want to come down here. But yeah, she's feeling completely cool and safe, right? Not nervous at all?
Not at all.
But,
I think I'd be fine biking down the hill, but to like go up there with a car and meet another car, that would be pretty narrow and that would be freaking scary.
well, I'm not nervous. She's nervous enough for the both of us. I think we'll be okay. But yeah, especially because like every 20 feet you walk in the city, they're advertising trips to the Dirt Road. So, to the Death Road. So I think we should be all right. Next stop. Next stop, tour guides. To the next stop! All right. So basically our guide has come to pick us up and it's time. And it's time to go and check out where this road leads. Well, that seems to be the bikes we're going to use. The options were full suspension or front suspension. And the full suspension basically costs close to double, but the roads didn't seem like they needed full suspension. So I just went with a single suspension, which are specialized bikes, which are back home quite fancy. So let's see. All right.
We're ready, race?
Ready?
Yeah, ready.
Wonderful. And also the day is really clear. It's not for. It's gonna be good.
Perfect.
Okay, nice. I'll give you back now.
Yeah, do you want some?
Oh, is it Clement?
Yes.
So, we've got all our instructions. We're ready to go down the Death Road. I don't know if you can hear me through that. Probably can. And yeah, they had to get me a different color helmet because I have a big head with a small brain. I'm just gonna say I'm the captain because I got a different color. No, it's just because I got a big head. Everybody else got some nice red helmets. And we got our friend from Belgium here putting on the sunscreen. You know, no sunscreen for me. But yeah, first half is gonna be the colder half. It's 64 kilometers in total. And after the 64 kilometers, I guess we rest up and have some beers for the day. It's the first stop on Death Road. Take some pictures down there. We kept pace pretty good, and now it's on to the next stop.
So we're done with the first part. We survived. In the beginning I was very scared, I'm not gonna lie. But in the end I even passed some people, so I felt like a boss lady. And now when the first part is done, we're just putting the bikes up on the car again. I guess maybe we'll have some fika. For you guys who doesn't know what fika is, like a little break.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Before we continue. Yeah.
This guy must have amazing shoulders. Bodybuilder. That was fun. It's kind of scary when we pass by all the graves on the road, so it's like we're passing by grave after grave, and a lot of Pedros died on the road. No offense, that's actually what their names were on the graves. But we made it, and yeah, on to the next part.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
So one of my favorite parts about Bolivia is the puppies. Look at the puppies. Look at the puppy. Hey puppy. Hey.
It sound right, boys.
Puppies everywhere. Puppies. So this is our second stop after lunch, and now you might get an idea why they call it Death Road. We're riding our bikes like a foot away from the precipice, which is like 1,000 feet down, and the guide's like, "Oh, just ride close to the edge, it's fine, let cars pass," and I'm like, "No, I'm riding in the middle like a scared little boy. That's how I'm riding, because that is not where I meet my end." Yeah, now it's time to take some kamikaze pictures, which basically is asking us to hang over this edge while we take pictures. Yeah, so it's basically photo time. We picked a dangerous cliff to stand on, because that's part of the ride, I guess. Why not stand at the edge of a dangerous cliff? Huh? Totally worth coming down here.
It sound right, boy.
Things not to do when on vacation.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm at it. Yeah. Let's get it done. Let's get it done.
So what are you doing, Sammy? What are you gonna do?
Well, we got up. We are biking in this beautiful rainforest, and then we got to a point where they're like, "Hey, do you want to get on this little piece of metal rope and go into the valley?" And yeah, I do.
And you thought, yeah, why not?
And then they're like, do you want to do it in a way that makes it more dangerous, called the Superman? And I was like, yeah, I do. Technically, yesterday I spent 55 Bolivianos on one beer at a restaurant we went to. It was a big beer, and it was a gringo restaurant. But still, 55. This costs 70. So, I don't know, man, for the price of a couple Jaeger bombs on Granville Street, you get to zip line through the rainforest, so I am taking it. Alright. It's normal. It's how I wake up every day. I got a pretty little eagle fly. We got 2 eagles. 2 pretty eagles.
Oh, thumbs up for the eagle.
I think it's getting tighter and tighter. I don't know if it's because it's necessary, but this guy don't like me. I don't know why it's getting tighter. But I'm gonna assume because it's necessary. Oh man, I feel like I'm in the basket already.
Oh, time for the helmet.
This is not gonna fit, buddy. It's not gonna fit. I'm telling you, it's not gonna fit. Yeah, it's okay. It's nothing important. It's nothing important up here. It's no importante. It's fine. We do it without the helmet. Gracias. Oh yeah.
Oh, Superman!
I feel like I'm a 50-50 player.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
He's gone. Bye.
Hello, amigos and amigas.
a little story time. When we were doing this death row trip, the camera was actually being held most of the journey by this tour guide who offered to do all the filming for us. And he was a little bit of a daredevil. He kind of hung off the side of his bike and just kept taking these cool shots of us. But unfortunately, most of our footage was lost because our hard drive got corrupt. Apparently it was close to something magnetic or something. But yeah, we lost a lot of footage, and that was one of it. I wasn't holding the camera when riding the bike because I needed my hands on the handles. And yeah, we had a GoPro, but your boy decided to go for some cheap knockoff brand that would just turn off every time it was unplugged. So I couldn't use my GoPro, which was the original intention on the head. And so then when the tour guide offered to take the videos, even though they were low quality videos, it would have been cool to have them, but then our hard drive got corrupt. So we thought maybe we could give you guys a more rounded experience of the death row trip by putting in some other footage from some other channels. So we're going to put the links in the description so you guys can go give them a visit and see their version of the death road, because I'm sure we did it at different times of year, different seasons, blah blah blah. When we went, it was fairly dry, even though we start off in the snow. Like when we start off, everyone's got jackets on. I remember thinking like, man, I wish I had thermals on. And then by the time you end, you're down in the tropical rainforest. And that's the death road basically, is the road connecting the Amazonas, the jungle, to La Paz. So it's the main road that connects the jungle people to the city folk. Yeah, so footage from other channels will be inserted here for your pleasure. And thank you to those other channels that know how to pack equipment correctly, don't buy knockoff equipment, and yeah, enjoy.
Oi, oi, oi. By this time, my hands wanted to tap out after holding on to the brakes like my life depended on it. But we are super close to the end now. Woohoo!
That was, without a doubt, the best bike ride I've ever done. If you guys are ever in these parts of the world and have an extra 40 bucks to spend, I'd suggest doing the death road. It was amazing. Our guides were dope. Alright, still working hard. Still working hard, doing their thing. I was the only one to bail. Because I'm stupido. But yeah, it was fun. And now they're gonna take us to a hotel where we can shower. I thought that was kind of grand, unnecessary. I could have showered when I got back to my hotel, but okay. They're gonna take us to a place where we're gonna shower and then have a couple of cervezas, I'm sure. And there's a swimming pool. So yeah. But, yeah, they take us to this really nice tropical, well, I guess everything is tropical, hotel where they give us a little buffet lunch and let us use the pool. And there's banana trees everywhere, lemon trees, lime trees, and vultures hovering above, expecting one of the gringos to fall, and then the vulture gets a nice lunch. Yeah, I like the way they've got these little shacks. It's like, yeah, it makes it feel extra tropical. And as usual, there's puppies everywhere. There's a pool in the back, surrounded with Europeans. By the sounds of it, Irish and Brits. And here's the buffet. Ooh. Everything in Bolivia seems to be fairly meat-centric.
You know, Fred, I hear that eating too much red meat is bad for you. What a load of bunk. My father ate it every day of his life. He lived to the ripe old age of 38.
Yeah. So if we get a salad, that's kind of a vegetarian meal. gonna go eat now. Kind of tired, but yeah. Well, there's Joe.
Sammy, what are you drinking?
Well, this is our last stop before we get back to the city. It's 3 hours in there, and these ladies on the side of the road are selling these bags of drinks. Yep. And this one is the coconut one, which I have drank. It's really tasty. It's like definitely coconutty flavor. It's got little chunks of coconut in it. It's got, you can feel the coconut, the fat of the coconut. Like it's definitely real coconut, not flavoring.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's 1 Boliviano, so that's 20 cents around. And it's delicious.
Deliciosos. And then in the other one, you can see there's, is it pineapple?
Yep, piña.
Pineapple.
Pineapple.
Yummy. Oh, now you're going. I'll leave it.
Thank you for watching the video, guys. Currently, we're not in Bolivia. We are in Bergen, Norway. The travels have continued, but we'll keep vlogging, keep putting out new content for you guys. Thanks for watching. Hit the whole subscribey thing, likey thing, you know, the stuff that makes YouTube feel like they want to show our video to more people and stuff. And hopefully this channel goes somewhere. Help us out. Much love. See you next time. Norway coming up in a future video.